I'm Edward Warfield, the publisher of CityBiz, and I'm honored today to interview Matt Harrell, the CEO of Franklin Street. Welcome, Matt.
Thank you, Edwin.
Can you provide an introduction to Franklin Street, the services, the number of employees, offices, sort of key factors?
I would love to, and appreciate you having me here today. So, Franklin Street, we are a full-service commercial real estate firm serving private and institutional clients of commercial real estate across the country. So, whether you're the owner of property looking to buy or sell property, if you're looking to find somebody to help you lease the property, manage the property, insure the property, if you're looking for capital, or if you're just looking for an expert to help you on the construction management side, or if you're a tenant looking to expand your operations, go into new markets, we have all those services, all of those experts underneath one roof. We currently have approximately 350 employees operating 7 lines of business in 7 different offices. And we have just about everything that any commercial real estate would own for the life cycle of the ownership of their asset.
I went on your website and you've got some key metrics, the square feet of insured commercial place, the square feet of leasing. Can you share those with us?
Absolutely. So, we track a number of different metrics as far as the success of our company. And I can say in all categories, we're very proud to say that we've been breaking all records and exceeding all expectations that we've had for ourselves. So, we do a little over 1.5 billion in transaction volume last year. We grew 50% organic revenue growth last year. Year to date this year, we're on track to beat or actually exceed that. Last year, we hired 190 new employees. We year to date this year, we've already hired, on track to beat that as well. But I think one of the things that we're most proud of as well is just our people, tracking all the recognition, all the rewards that our people, our experts have gained across the industry. We're very proud of. And then also just the first quarter of this year, we're proud to say that we had over 34 promotions internally within Franklin Street where our people are in a career pathing and really achieving a lot of the goals that they have set for themselves. So yeah, really in kind of all categories, every name of the word, we're growing and exceeding all expectations.
So some of your services you provide are national, such as the insurance investment sales and some of the tenant and landlord rep, and then some of the other services are local. Can you explain, what is national and what are you doing locally?
Absolutely. No, it's a great question. So, with us, it's very important that we have local market knowledge in order to best serve our clients. So being experts not only in our markets, but also our submarkets is extremely important. However, we also do have the capability of serving our largest national clients on a national scale. And the lines of business that we are most active in on a national level are our tenant rep divisions, being office and retail leasing, tenant representation, our capital markets division, whether we're looking to help our clients place debt and equity in different parts of the country. And then also on the retail investment sales side, we do a lot of work across the country. Project management, we do a lot of rollouts across the country. And then finally, our insurance division. I would say our insurance division, which actually is one of the lines of business that makes us more full service than any other commercial real estate firm, really is a key differentiator for us. Our commercial insurance division does national business. Actually, I would say only 30% of the business that our insurance division transact is actually within the markets in which we operate. So we do a tremendous amount of business nationally. So we're very proud to be able to serve our clients, have that local market expertise, but then also be able to address the needs of our clients as they have more national needs. And we fully expect that our ability to execute on a national level is going to increase. We recently executed a national expansion plan earlier this year. So we're looking to really grow our geographic footprint as well so that we can continue to serve our clients on the local, but then also national level.
So let's talk a little bit about your career. You were vice president of real estate at the Willis Group, and then you moved over to Franklin Street. Let's talk about your career and your stint at Franklin prior to becoming CEO.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been here with Franklin Street for 13 years. Prior to Franklin Street, as you indicated, a vice president on the real estate practice team for Willis. Willis is one of the largest global insurance brokers, and I was able to, have a lot of success primarily within large commercial real estate portfolios. And so I was able to bring that experience to the forefront when I joined Franklin Street 13 years ago. And so, I was honored to be able to take over the role as CEO. But prior to that, I did serve in more or less a production capacity. Built one of the largest teams here at Franklin Street, over 30 people, $10 million production team. And, that's one of the most things that I'm most proud of is not only having the success within, from a financial standpoint, the revenue, but, the 30 individuals on my team that all have, rewarding careers, of all executed, collectively, to achieve that success. So running that team of 30 individuals, last year I took over then as Chief Revenue Officer for Franklin Street, with the goal of really leading the charge into the next chapter of Franklin Street to really initiate a lot of growth strategies across the board. So again, taking the people first mindset that I have, focusing on our people, investing in our people so that they can best serve our clients and help our clients. That's what I had adopted, and was successful in growing that team on the production side, and now able to carry with me as CEO. So couldn't be more excited.
And can you share some of the recent transactions that Franklin Street's been involved in?
Absolutely. So Franklin Street, we've been involved in some of the largest transactions in the markets in which we operate. Kind of running through a few of the key ones. On the office leasing side, we relocated West Marine as a corporate relocation from California to Florida, in fact, into Fort Lauderdale. So we're very pleased to be able to do that earlier this year. On the retail tenant rep team, our Atlanta team is bringing some really, exciting brands and concepts to the Georgia market, including Torchy's Tacos, Modern Animal, and then Barry's Boot Camp, just to name a few. On the capital markets team, our multifamily investment sales team has under contract a $300 million portfolio here in the state of Florida. Our retail investment sales team recently closed on a record-breaking retail asset called the Corner of West Shore. It's a trophy asset. It was listed by two other national brokers that were unsuccessful in bringing to the table competitive buyers. So not only did we bring a competitive buyer to the table, but we were able to achieve a record-breaking price in the Tampa market. Our project management team has a tremendous amount of experience in the cannabis industry. And so they actually were recently awarded 3 new grow facilities in the state of Georgia, which means that we're going to be responsible for project managing over 50% of the grow facilities in the state of Georgia. In addition, were recently awarded the Whataburger account. So they're going to be helping in the development of all the Whataburgers in the state of Georgia. Our property management division was awarded the second largest multifamily asset in the Tampa market, close to 1,000 units. And they also recently won a trophy asset, the management of a trophy asset in downtown St. Pete called the Mall at Sundial. And then, not to mention our insurance group, they were recently awarded the business for one of the largest affordable housing owners and developers in the country called NHP Foundation, $1 billion portfolio with assets in 14 different states. So, the list goes on and on, but those are some of the fun marquee wins that, our team has been awarded so far this year, and have many more exciting ones in the pipeline.
Exciting. And so, who are some of the? Can you highlight some of the key members of your team?
So, gosh, I wish I could name them all, but there's just so many important people on our team. We really do have a great leadership team. Coming in as CEO, for me, having a team around me that's capable, that's great at what they do, and most importantly, loves what they do, was extremely important. So, the way that we're structured really is, we've got a really solid C-suite of CFO, CIO, and COO. And then we have 10 corporate departments, which all report to them. And then we have 8 lines of business, which all have line leads associated with them. So as a leadership team, we have, and then we have division presidents as well. So we have about 20 directors, presidents and vice presidents all within our leadership team, which is a very broad group. They're all very capable, but that allows us to execute on many, many strategies all at the same time. We have a lot of exciting growth ahead of us, and being able to have those leaders in place to execute on the plan and to innovate, create new ideas. It's all very exciting. So, I don't want to, rattle off names and miss anybody, because it's just the entire leadership team that we have here at Franklin Street is just so important and, so vital in our company's success.
And how are you incorporating technology to help your clients?
Great question. I mean, technology innovation is one of our core values. You have to be on the leading edge of technology to be competitive in this market. So we make a tremendous amount of investments in our platform in the name of innovation and technology, and really doing so in a way that leverages our full service capabilities. Being full service, we have a service that comes in at different points throughout the deal flow cycle, right? And so we have really innovated the way in which we can capture that data, and we have our own proprietary data management system. So the way that we can capture that data in all points of the deal flow cycle, combine that with some third-party data that's out there in the market, and then we've innovated the way in which that we share that information back to our people and to our clients. It's all in the spirit of being able to allow our clients to make more informed, better decisions, faster decisions, better decisions with all real-time data. Just as an example, one of the largest third-party providers of real estate data last year in the market, they were indicating rental rates in Tampa market were only going up 5 to 10%, whereas we had real-time data within our own proprietary database that was showing that those were really in the range of 25% rate increases. And so that's just an example of how a lot of the first party data that we have, that we capture, that we're very innovative in the way that we capture and share it back with our people, is really more valuable, more accurate than what else is out there in the marketplace. So again, it gives us an opportunity to be able to deliver our clients more real time, more accurate, more valuable information across all product types and all service offerings. So really excited and proud of that. And then also we've rolled out these client portals for our clients. So not only can they capture data within the market and transaction data of others, but also it's a way that they can store and gain insights into their own data. So for our occupier services division, to do lease administration, capturing all the leases that many of our clients have, and get real-time insights into that's been extremely valuable. So we're really excited about all the technology advancements that we have going on, and it's not ending anytime soon. And a lot of this, I just want to give credit to our people. Our people are very innovative, and we've created an environment where our people can come to the table and to share with us ideas that they have and solutions that haven't been developed yet that would help them better serve their clients. So we've got a great IT and data management team that listens to them, and really we invest into those ideas so that we can best serve our clients.
And so, what asset classes should be prioritized in 2022?
So the traditional product types will always be a priority to us, those being multifamily, office, retail, and industrial. But looking at what the trends are in the market and the demands out there for our clients in the marketplace, we've put an emphasis on several other product types that we're having a lot of success with already. Healthcare being one of the largest. Self-storage, as an example, is another big one. GSA and hospitality. Those are our four product types that we've been kind of the non-traditional product types that are really growing, really emerging, having a lot of demand out there in the market. Those are the other product types that we've really been investing in. And we've got a goal here by the end of the year to have, maybe dabble into the metaverse a little bit. I think there's a lot of potential there in the near future as an emerging real estate economy. So we're going to be looking into that here. But, we focus on what demands we see in the marketplace, and we have the best experts. And so continuing to just identify what those trends are and invest in them is one of our focuses.
And so, outside of the metaverse, what are the growth plans for Franklin Street?
Yeah. So, As our growth plans for Franklin Street, our plan is to have some exponential growth here in the near future, and we have a goal to grow 10 times in the next 10 years, and to do so, we also, as part of that, it's also to have that growth while not only maintaining but improving our culture, because our culture is number one and always will be number one. Being privately held gives us a lot of unique advantages that other firms, other competitors of ours can't offer. But on the growth side, we have growth into really five buckets of growth, if you will, with the acronym TREC, TRECC. First one being training, then recruitment, then expansion, then compound, and then collaboration. So just kind of touching on those. Training, meaning training and developing new talent within the real estate and the insurance industries. We have a phenomenal training development program, which is scalable, and we've invested a lot of time and resources into that. So having a great sales training and training development program is a big area of focus. Next on recruiting is recruiting top level talent within the markets and offices in which we compete, rounding out all of the offices with senior level directors and also the industry's top support talent. On the expansion side, expansion from a geographic perspective. So we have 7 offices right now. The goal here by the end of the year is to have an additional 3 to 5 new offices and having a national expansion strategy. So really expanding out throughout the Sun Belt, some of the major markets is a big area of growth for us. But then not only expanding geographically, but also expanding from a product type perspective. As we talked about healthcare, GSA, self-storage, metaverse. So looking to expand into those other product types and service offerings. From a compound perspective, really what that is simply continuing to invest in our people, in the platforms, and in the resources to help them grow their revenue so that they can better serve their clients. And then finally, collaboration. We have a unique ability with this accretive business model where we can, again, leverage the relationships that our individuals have within their own line of business and be able to help add value through other lines of business. So creating environments of collaboration, relationship building internally and externally is another way in which we can really help grow our top line and grow our company overall. So we have a ton of great growth initiatives. I know it sounds like a lot, but to the point of our structure and our leadership, we have individuals whose primary responsibilities in each one of those growth categories. And so we're able to, work on a lot of priorities all at one time. And we're having a tremendous amount of success, but also a tremendous amount of fun in doing it.
So, is there any part of the Franklin Street story or the Matt Harrell story that you haven't shared with us? Is there any other points that you'd like to add?
It's just our people are number one. Just my personal story, here at Franklin Street prior to taking over as CEO is, I started out as a one-man show. And, for 9 years, I, just worked, carried it all on my back, on my shoulders, trying to grow my book of business, got to a point of burnout. There's only so many nights you can work till 2 a.m. and, getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And, I reached this inflection point in my career where I realized in order to continue to grow, I have to do so through my team. And so taking a step back, investing in my team, investing in my people, focusing on them so that they can do what's best for our clients. We were able to double our revenue 2 years, and what previously took me 9 years on my own. And so that was just a great opportunity in my career, great learning lesson to realize that no matter how good you are as an individual, you're always going to be much better as a team. And so building teams, building environments for teams, giving our people the autonomy and the resources that they need in order to compete and win at the highest levels. That's really what it's all about. And doing so all with the people first culture. Being privately held is a huge differentiator for us. Not only privately held, but being employee owned, right? We can compete with the largest commercial real estate and insurance brokers in the world, but they're all publicly traded. They're all private equity backed. Whereas when you look at us from a resource platform, full service capabilities, and the fact that we're the only commercial real estate firm that's privately held in doing this, is quite an accomplishment. So that's something that we continue to lean into and leverage in our future growth.
Well, Matt, I want to thank you for sharing the fascinating story of your career and Franklin Street. We wish you the best of luck as you take over the United States and the metaverse.
Thank you, Edwin. Appreciate it. It's a pleasure.